Hello, Guardians. It is December 21st. Zur has arrived. He is in the tower. I'm in the hangar, and we're going to head over to his location. So thank you guys for those who tuned in for Flashpoint Live. I will get that one updated later. A lot of stuff going on right now this week with the Izanami Forward and Shattered Throne, so hopefully you guys are enjoying your grind. But you guys are here for Zur, so let's see what he's got. Alright, Guardians, quick recovery as always. You got the 5 of Swords, which allows you to change your modifiers for your Nightfall Strikes. If you're new to Destiny, you do want to pick this one up for sure. Faded Engram, this is going to be anything in Year 1, nothing Forsaken and onward yet. They have not updated that to at least my knowledge. So, but if you are missing anything from Year 1, you've come over to PC, you want to work on collections, it is somewhat character-based. Weapons can be on anything, but remember, if you are on your Warlock, you're likely to get Warlock armor. You're not likely, at least to my knowledge, even to have a chance to get like a piece of Hunter exotic armor. So if you're looking for a piece of gear for a specific character, then make sure you're on that character when you buy the Faded Engram. Alright, now for the good stuff. For the weapon, we've got Merciless. Something that at a point in time actually was really cool, and it's kind of been outshone now. I really don't see a whole lot of people using this thing anymore, mostly because it has been moved into the fusion rifle slot, so it is in your middle slot, but as it's exotic, it doesn't seem to be able to do what many other exotics can. Icolo shotgun pumps out just about as much damage as this thing can. You gotta be a little closer. But it's still just kind of been outshined by many other exotics. Now, maybe it'll get a buff later on. Very possible. So if you don't have this one, you could add it to your collection. Conserve momentum. Non-lethal hits with projectiles make this weapon charge faster until its wielder gets a kill. You got 8 rounds in the clip. You fire one on a big guy, doesn't kill it. Second charge time is quicker. Third one quicker. Fourth quicker. And by about, I think, 5, 6, or 7, or 6, 7, and 8, those last 2, 3, or 4 are really quick because it's like zoo, 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 and then it fires the last 4 really quick. So you can pump out a lot of damage, but unfortunately something like Icolos can do something very similar now. Just even any of those fast shotguns are capable of a lot of damage. So unfortunately, this thing either needs a buff or something, because right now I don't see it being very high in a lot of spots. But if you don't have it, you're working on your collections, anything like that, make sure you guys pick it up. Still looks pretty cool, without a question. Still pretty good looking. But overall, it's one of those pieces that I would say it probably needs a little love before it comes back into the metal. Impetus is the other trait. Reloading immediately after a kill increases weapon damage for a short time. So if you do have like one small thing that you can kill, reload, and then start your long firing into a boss, you might get a little bonus on that damage as well. But overall, I think this thing needs some tweaks to come back into a good place. For your hunters, it's a pretty straightforward exotics, the Knucklehead Radar. All it does is provide radar while aiming, enhanced radar while you crouch. So normally you've got those 4 segments on your radar, you crouch, it turns into 8, so you've got a little more detail of where people are coming from. If you're in PvP, you're new to PvP, and you're playing a hunter, this is not a bad thing. Now, if you're like used to trying to figure out where people are coming from, what the path lines are, or where people tend to run around, having radar is not a terrible thing because it does help you give you some awareness while you're learning maps. Once you've kind of got that awareness where people are likely to be or places to look, things like that, this is going to get easily outweighed by anything that gives you basically a benefit to abilities or something like that. So a learning tool, not a bad thing, but overall later on high in the meta, definitely not. Let's see what perks we got though. Fusion rifle targeting, not a bad thing. Competitive Telesto is still pretty solid. You got hand cannon targeting. Also, people do like their Lunas, they're not forgottens. And hands-on, bonus super energy on melee kills. That's kind of hit or miss. You do have sniper rifle reserves, which isn't bad, but machine gun reserves, nice thing just to have it in general. If you're looking for something that just has machine gun reserves, and you need a helmet with that and you're a hunter, pick this up, because machine gun reserves are huge right now. Thunderlord goes from 220 to 265, so it's 45 extra bullets. Not quite a full clip, but close. And then if you have a class item with the reserves as well, it's a lot. So you'll end up having like 90 extra bullets. So it's definitely one of those, if you're looking for reserves, that's a good one to keep in mind as well. Secondly, we got the Aeon safe. I will tell you now, I almost would say don't waste your time on these, but unfortunately, they do have some benefits, mostly just because they're going to complete your collections. And that's just one of those things, if you're looking for triumphs, you're going to need to get all the exotics eventually. So if you don't have them, at least add them to your collection, but you'll probably never use these. The way they work is when you summon a barricade, it grants the following to nearby Aeon cult allies. Means everybody else has to wear the Aeon whatever exotic that class has. So for Warlocks, it gives grenade energy when you summon your barricade. For Titans, it gives barricade energy when you summon your barricade. And for Hunters, it gives dodge energy. So it's class energy. When you use your class item and other people are wearing this exotic, they get their class energy boosted. Other allies receive a fraction of the shared energy. So you get a little bit, but not really a major boost. I've never gone and tested these, but honestly, just class item, ability, giving up a full exotic slot, these are pretty low in the totem pole of things. You got fusion rifle loader, hand cannon loader, and impact induction, sniper rifle scavenger, and machine gun scavenger. Now again, like if you're just looking for an exotic, and this is like the only thing you've got and you're fairly new, machine gun scavenger might be a really good thing because you get a lot of ammo for your machine gun. You're probably going to replace him. You won't have him on forever, but if it's going to be like one of your first exotics and this is the perk you're looking for, at least for the time being, there are worse things that you could do. Not going to get a lot of benefit out of it, but machine gun scavenger may be just enough if you got some shards sitting around. Finally, we come to the Apotheosis Veil. This is for your Warlock fun. Always kind of a crazy looking helm. And we've got Insatiable. Immediately regenerate health, melee, grenade, and rift energy. So that's a lot of things. Upon activating your super, grant nearby allies recharge class abilities faster. So that's just all the time. Recharge class abilities faster. Okay. Immediately regenerate health, melee, grenade, and rift upon activating your super. Now, is that beneficial? Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Because if you pop your super, you get all your abilities back. Depends on what your super is. If you're running something like Well of Radiance and you don't have Phoenix Protocol, well, as soon as you pop Well of Radiance, your health is up, so you'll survive longer. You've got your grenade up that you could throw right then. Your rift could come up, so you've got that next to use once your other piece goes away. So overall, I wouldn't say this is an amazing exotic. It's kind of like middle tier. There are other ones that specialize more. You can go Crown of Tempest or Geomag Stabilizers for Arc. You can go Phoenix Protocol for Well of Radiance, which is amazing. You've got Nezarec Sin. You've got other ones that are going to benefit specific supers more. But if you want a general use, just kind of health boost and kind of help people out a little bit here and there, this is not a terrible one, but as I said, not an elite top, specific helpful thing. So that's why it's like, it kind of depends on what you're going for purpose-wise. Just an all-around one you're going to use no matter how you play. There are worse. Similar to the other helm, fusion rifle, hand cannon, targeting, and hands-on. And again, sniper rifle reserves and machine gun reserves. So overall, you guys are getting the trend. Sniper and machine guns seem to be common. Fusion and hand cannons as well. That is mostly what Xur has. Again, he is in the tower. If you guys have not checked out any of my live streams, you guys can follow me on Twitch. Get a little update when I go live. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, I'll always let you guys know updates or just random goofy stuff going on. Sometimes I do a little baking, so that's a lot of fun. And then right here on YouTube, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We're headed towards 30,000 subs, which is awesome, so keep that support going. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like below. If you got a comment, question, let me know down below. If you have any thoughts about these exotics that I may have missed out on, or you have a build that works really well, leave those in the comments below as well. The information you guys have from your playo styles, everybody plays a little different, so you may have a really cool thing about one exotic that I may smooth have just missed. So all in all, guys, enjoy your weekend, your happy holidays. Iron Banner starts on Tuesday. Enjoy your travels if you're going anywhere, and I will see you guys soon. So be safe out there, have fun, enjoy your time with family if you can. Give them a call if you're a little far away. And other than that, have a great weekend, and Izanami Forge awaits me, so that's my next task. So I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.